3-2. Line to left field and a base hit. Castellanos going to try and score. Throw to the plate. Tie. Save. And the Tigers win on opening day. Jacoby Jones with a game winner scoring Castellanos. But hold everything. The Pirates are going to want to look at it. I don't think he even tagged him, actually. Hard to tell there.
Umpire is right there.
Yeah, Rendon's right there to make the call. Oh, they called it out.
Oh. Really?
Oh, I don't believe this.
Oh, wow.
I do not believe this.
Gardy's left.
Gardy's been kicked out.
Well, you knew that was going to happen.
So this will remain a tie ball game, and we're going to the 11th.
Well, the pitching change clock started. Now Miller's having as much time as he wants to warm up, and Jerry Lane just threw Brian Snitker out.
I'll tell you what, right now, I do not blame Snit one minute for being mad right now.
And all this is going to do, though, the longer he stays out there, is going to give Milner a chance to keep throwing pitches unless Freddie gets in the box.
Yeah, I don't think Snit's real concerned at this point anymore.
Greg Gibson had to go almost all the way to the Philly bullpen to get Milner out of the bullpen to come into the game, and he had not been warming up.
There it is, and Rendon is befuddled, and he's been thrown out of the game. Anthony Rendon has been ejected by Marty Foster. That was a quick trigger. Are you showing up the umpire when you drop your bat like that?
Well, maybe, but I don't know if it warrants getting thrown out of the game.
Exactly.
Anthony Rendon, I don't know if he's ever gotten ejected from a game or ever even had a beef with an umpire.
Davey Martinez getting his money's worth, and he is scraping up the part of the batter's box on that side of home plate where his hitters have been repeatedly rung up today.
How do you like that, folks? The passion from the new skipper.
Fastball below the knees, but Tim Timmons says strike three. David has a pretty good case there. That was ball four. Oh, that's the second time in 4 batters that Tim Timmons has rung up a D-backs hitter on a ball that was below the knees. It happened to Peralta to start the game, and that's twice now. Quickly, Torrey is out there, and he's been ejected.
Man, boy, there's some quick triggers in the early going for Major League umpires. Thin skin.
Uh-oh. Now Torrey Lovullo. Uh-oh. Did Molina, something happened here? Both benches have emptied. Yadier Molina took exception to something that was said by Torrey Lovullo, and he tried to get at Lovullo, and home plate umpire Tim Timmons stepped in the way.
Well, Lovullo obviously said something about Yadier Molina. Maybe Molina is lifting the ball, perhaps. I think what Lovullo was doing was giving a backhanded compliment to Yadier Molina.
Listen to the folks. Yadi, Yadi, Yadi. Don't mess with Yadi, not here.
Oh, boy. He stole that one. Absolutely stole the call.
He's been expanding that zone all day. Gonzalez to the corner. He strikes out the side of the 6th. And here's a look at what happened. If you read lips, Mike Estabrook said, I told you to stop talking to me 3 times. And then Estabrook really goes right back at him.
Well, this is after, though, he was thrown out.
That's right.
Ricky is already thrown out of the game at this point. And Ricky argued balls and strikes. Well, got a little heated because Zunino got the benefit of the call.
Sanchez didn't love it. And the Yankee dugout saying some things. Now Aaron Boone just got tossed. Some chatter from Aaron Boone, and he is not happy with Pat Hoberg, the home plate umpire.
Might as well get your money's worth now. That was a quick hook.
And Aaron Boone has his first managerial ejection.
Give Altuve a chance to tie this ball game.
A.J. Hinch just got tossed. A.J. Hinch was talking to Tony Randazzo about something, maybe about the Bregman pitch that he was called out on. And Randazzo just tossed A.J. Hinch. He's pointing out towards Trevor Bauer for some reason. And A.J.'s pretty heated.
Well, it looked like A.J. got his money's worth. We don't see that in baseball very often. Managers and umpires go nose to nose.
Now with replay, you don't see it as much.
Maldonado goes down looking. He's unhappy. He hadn't had that call for his guy all day today on the lower part of the strike zone. And Maldi gets tossed here. And he turns right around and he's going to finish off what he had to say.
Mike Scioscia's probably saying the same thing that we've said a couple times earlier about where were some of those pitches that Tyler Skaggs threw early in the game.
Scioscia's now been tossed. Means Briseño will take over behind the plate. Greg Gibson is the crew chief trying to break it up.
The 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? No. Wow. Oh.
Astros are going to argue about something here.
God, A.J. Hinch jumped out immediately. I think he thought that was a quick pitch. It's the only thing I can gather. After it was ruled a check swing, there's really nothing left to debate.
No, that's the only thing I could think of too.
Oh, and they rule it a balk. And Springer scores the go-ahead, and here comes Jeff Bannister. I don't think he's going to like this too much.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
That is really interesting. That play was over, and Hinch comes running out and talks the four-man umpiring crew into an enormous balk call here in the ninth inning.
You have to come to a set position, and we're guessing that that's what A.J. Hinch came out to argue about. The umpires got together and they ruled it a balk.
There's probably only one place Bannister can end up after this conversation. And there it is. That'll be up in the clubhouse. Second ejection of the year. And there's almost no way that he could come out and not get ejected after that one.
Let's take a look at it. Well, you can see why they called it. You have to come to a pause. The umpires ruled that there was no pause.
And that one hits Nimmo. He made no effort to get out of the way, and they're going to bring him back. Well, we've seen this before with Nimmo, that he doesn't make an effort to get out of the way. And Mickey Calloway is losing it. He just got tossed.
He's telling him it's because it's a curveball. The curveball's coming behind him. He can't move. You get locked in and frozen where it's coming. That's what he's talking about. It's a breaking ball. What is he supposed to do? It's coming from behind him. There's nowhere for him to go.
And now the crew chief, Gary Cederstrom, comes in to try and calm Mickey Calloway, who has been ejected from this game.
Swing and a foul tip into the dirt. And Richard is headed towards the dugout here. Albie said he foul tipped it to hit the dirt. So he's going to bring Andy Green out for sure. Andy Green saying you called him out. What changed? And Joe West telling him to hit the dirt. Joe's going after Andy Green here now. And Andy Green's gone. Joe West, I think, had heard enough earlier, and then Andy said something at the end.
I think Andy brought up yesterday. You could hear Joe West saying, "Excuse me."
Yeah.
But here's the problem with what I see right now. Joe should be walking away right now. Instead, he's instigating this further. And that's an issue that a lot of guys in this league have, is that umpires, when they should be trying to de-escalate the situation, they are actually escalating it more.
Don't worry, I'm leaving, Joe. You can go call another call.
Finish with those fingers.
Strike three call. And Dodger dugout is coming unglued on Trip Gibson. That includes Justin Turner standing on the dugout bench, voicing his displeasure. Dave Roberts didn't get there quite in time, but he'll get his money's worth as well. Back to Wrigley in a moment.
And then a line drive out with no errors. That's the end of the inning. That's Riggleman and home plate umpire Eric Cooper. And here we go.
Here comes Riggleman. He's going to get his money's worth.
Riggleman is telling Cooper that he told him he wanted to intentionally walk the hitter.
And now having words with the crew chief, Gary Cederstrom. Pat Kelly's bench coach will come out and not let it escalate anymore. Frustration brewing over here in the 10th for the Reds.
As time passes and the weather gets a little bit warmer, so does his batting average and his home runs. That sure did hit his hands. This ball is just running in, and he can't get his hands out of the way. And out.
That's what you call a knuckle sandwich. Boone's thinking it should not be a strikeout. It should be a foul ball.
I agree. Shouldn't it be a foul ball? The ball didn't go in play. But I probably don't know the rules either.
Well, that is definitely Boone's argument. Boone thinks they're wrong. He's hot.
Oh, he's getting run right here, no doubt.
Now, did Aaron Boone just say that the ball also hit a part of the bat?
I think that's probably what he's arguing.
There's not a lot of opportunities here to get ejected out of a game as a manager with replay, but
0-2. Rizzo takes off for third. Hinch is in the dirt, but Will Little said Baez went around, so he's out on a strikeout. And Joe Maddon out of the Cubs dugout. Baez angrily flips the bat and the helmet, and now he's been ejected.
Players can't stand it when the home plate umpire makes the ruling on a swing. Their argument is you're watching the pitch. How can you see the pitch, the strike zone, and whether the bat made an attempt to hit the ball? And that's what Baez was saying. You should have checked at the first baseman. Joe Maddon just got tossed for defending his player.
So he'll get his money's worth now. And we'll sort it out when we come back. It's still 1-0 Cardinals.
Mookie Betts to lead things off, and up and in, knocked him down on the seat of his pants and spun him around.
Hello.
Well, how about that? Mookie Betts, that's not the first time he's gone down. Tanaka got him earlier in the season with a fastball up and in.
And now warnings from the home plate umpire, Adam Hamari. He is warning both benches, and here comes Cora. And Hamari's telling him, get back, and now he's throwing him out of the ball game. Cora has been run. He is hopping mad. Now, of course, Gardner got hit by a pitch right out of the gate. Betts gets knocked down, and the manager of the Red Sox has been tossed. And we're in the bottom of the first inning. He is steaming.
Been a big part of it.
Bunted by Contreras, charged by Rendon. He throws it away. Both runners move up. Schwarber to third. Contreras to second.
He's calling him out. Billy Miller is calling Contreras out.
Contreras is out, and now Schwarber's going back to first. Boy, that a big play. I guess Contreras called out of the baseline, and Joe really upset. Joe might get tossed.
I seem to have a visual of Joe screaming at Bill Miller in the past. I think this doesn't happen with regularity, but this isn't unique either. And Joe's arguing, man, that had no influence on the play. And Joe just got ejected.
Yep,
Joe's taking his case.
Look at him.
No, that's where he's got to be in the line of fire of that throw.
Third of the way down the line. Here's the pitch. Fastball, a strike. And that's on the inside corner. The count is 0-2 on Gordon. 0-2 on D. Steps back in. He's not happy with the call by Malinsky. And now Malinsky has a conversation with D. And D barking at Malinsky. And here comes Scott Service out of the dugout to save his second baseman. So Scott Service is credited with a save right there.
Yeah, I think he got there just in time.
Oh! Service has been thrown out of the ball game by Mike Malinsky. So Scott Service giving Malinsky a piece of his mind, and Scott right now is getting his money's worth, but Scott Service saved D. Gordon. D. Gordon is still in the game. Scott isn't, but D is.
See if he challenges Braun. The 2-0 inside. Heffler trying to hit him there. I mean, there'd be no reason. Ryan Braun stands so far off the plate, and he's feeling the same thing, and the benches start to pour out here. Nick Hundley gets between Braun and Bumgardner, who's barking back.
Brewers are out, Giants are not. Yeah, I mean, he's had such impeccable control the whole game, and all of a sudden now he's instead of 4 balls, if he figures, well, if I hit him, I hit him. I don't think he had any intention of pitching a Braun there. He was thinking about Jonathan Schoop, who was on the on-deck circle the whole time.
Bruce Bochy on his way to the mound. Not sure if this is a mound visit or not. The Giants don't have anybody warming in their bullpen. I think Bochy, if the home plate umpire is going to talk to his pitcher, I think he wants to be a part of the conversation.
Kind of a polite disagreement between Bumgarner and Braun. They got him on the jersey.
As far as Braun stands away from the plate, there's no way Bumgarner's not trying to hit him there, in my opinion.
Craig Counsell wants to see if the umpire issued a warning.
Well, the stage is set now. Bases loaded. If there was ever a... Oh, Craig Counsell just got tossed. That went from...
He couldn't believe it.
DEFCON 1 to DEFCON 5 quickly.
My goodness. What was that?
And he's talking about a warning. He says, if you issued a warning on that, I couldn't make out the rest. But obviously that puts the Brewers in a tough spot.
I can't believe he threw him out, number one. I mean, that's ridiculous. He was down at the dugout. He just upset about the warning issue. I don't know. Craig Counsell's not one to get too overly aggressive with umpires.
This is as mad as Counsell has been all year, and he is letting Tom Hallion have it, and Hallion's giving it right back to him.
Well, it has an effect on both teams when umpires issue warnings like that. It's so subjective. Once you issue a warning, whether a guy gets thrown out if he hits somebody.
He's still bunting, and it's a strike, and he's not happy, and it's 1-2.
He's got a gripe.
And Mickey Calloway is furious. Has he been thrown out of the game?
No. Yeah, he said you just missed 2 pitches. Oh, did he run McNeil?
No, I think he ran. Did he run both McNeil and Calloway? No, I think he ran Calloway. I think McNeil's still in the game. So Mickey obviously reacted from the bench, and DJ Rayburn gave him a quick hook.
Wow, I'll say.
And this is as animated as we've seen Mickey this entire season.
Yes.
In game number 153.
Well, that's a quick ejection. Can't argue balls and strikes. That's how it works. But I like the fight a lot.
Second time Calloway's been ejected in his rookie season as manager.
The 2-2 to Carpenter. Struck him out. Didn't like it. Struck him out. And he has words with the home plate umpire. Jose Oquendo racing down the third base line, and now Carpenter's been tossed.
It's a little our home plate umpire.
It turned around, and he's tossed after going back towards the dugout. He's going back towards the dugout. This is an important game, clearly.
We don't know if he said something loud enough to be heard, a magic word, but as you said, you can turn your back and kind of say, walk away and let it go.
He wasn't doing this. He was going to the dugout.